What is up, everybody? I'm the Retro Nerd, and welcome to another episode of the Retro Nerd Plays. And this time around, we are playing a classic, one of the best games for the Super Nintendo. Wait a minute, this isn't for the Super Nintendo. What am I talking about? That's right. We're not playing the classic for the Super Nintendo. We're going to be playing the remake that Ubisoft did for the Xbox 360 and the PS3. We're going to be playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in Time, reshelled. So, the general public wanted Turtles in Time to be ported over to Xbox 360. Now, what they got instead is, because Ubisoft, I believe, owned the rights to Ninja Turtles, so they sort of worked with, Konami a little bit, at least to get like Konami's original like concept and stuff like that for the game, and pretty much remade it. It's in 3D. It's nothing like the original. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be more focused off the arcade than the actual Super Nintendo game, because in the Super Nintendo game it had added areas and added bosses to it. Because in the prehistoric turtle or whatever level, the one where you go back in time to the prehistoric times, you actually don't fight Slash like it is in the Super Nintendo. You actually fight like a mud monster, which is, they got that right in this game. That's actually what happens in this one when you go to that level, is you actually fight those like sludge or mud monster. Because I should know, because I have the one Ninja Turtle game that was on the GameCube that lets you play the original arcade version after you beat, I think it's like after you beat the first level or first chapter or some shit like that, and you unlock it. But yeah, because I was playing that for a little bit and I got up to that part, and sure enough, I did fight, the sludge or mud monster. I don't know what he's made of. He looks like mud, but who knows, he could be sludge. But yeah, you end up fighting him instead of Slash, which is okay. I mean, I like both versions regardless. Now, my opinion about this game is, I kind of liked it. It was okay. It wasn't bad. It's better than some of the Ninja Turtle games that some of the other companies have been pumping out and stuff like that. Like, thank God it's not another, Ninja Turtles Battle Nexus or, whatever. Because those get boring pretty fast. I mean, a lot of people could say they could get pretty bored of Turtles in Time fast, but it's just because of all the cartoon characters and stuff that they put into the Super Nintendo one that made it so great. And I'm glad that this one got remade and updated a little bit, so nowadays, the kids, the younger kids, that's not from my generation, who have actually gotten a chance to play this. Too bad that it got taken down off the stores for Microsoft and PlayStation. But whoever did get to play this, they probably remember this as, their Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, compared to Super Nintendo one, which is the one I remember. But yeah, so getting back to my opinion, sorry, I like to jump around a lot. Getting back to my opinion about this game, like I said, I liked it. It wasn't bad. There's a couple things that I wish they could have done a little bit better. But other than that, I liked it, and it was worth it. I mean, I was glad to find out that I could actually go back into my download history for the Xbox 360. Found this because this is like one of my first Xbox 360 arcade games that I actually downloaded, and I was glad that I went back and was able to find it and still be able to re-download it, even though they took it off the servers. But it's the fact that it was in my download history, so that was kind of cool. I was glad about that. But yeah, so it's a good game. I mean, the general hate is just people just don't like the fact that that they went and redone a classic, and I could be guilty about that too, because of the whole Ghostbuster remake. I'm really not excited for it. I'm not giving shit to it being all female. I'm just like, I really like the original too. You know, I really don't want to. It's like, I'll give it a shot, but I'm not like going to go and like when it's like opening and all that stuff. I'm not gonna be like most ghost heads who will go there opening day, go see it and stuff like that. I'll eventually give it a shot, but you know, it's just, I don't want to pay a lot of money for it in case I just don't like it. It's the same thing with Star Wars, and I was that way with Ninja Turtles until I finally saw the Michael Bay one, and I was like, alright, it's pretty good. And then now I see the trailer for the Ninja Turtles, well, TMNT, you know, Out of the Shadow, and the fact that they're bringing Rocksteady and Bebop into that makes me even more excited, because those are two characters that I was promised back in like the 90s. Well, we're possibly hopefully getting in the 90s. TMNT 2 Secret of the Ooze, but instead we got Toka and Razor, and a lot of us were like, who the fuck's Toka and Razor? Where's Rocksteady and Bebop, you know? So a lot of us were disappointed about that, because we wanted to see those guys come to the big screen. And now that I finally get to have a chance to be able to see that, is pretty freaking awesome. I'm really excited about that. And I just love how the guys that are playing it, I know one is Seamus, I don't know who the other guy is, but I love how the guy that's playing Bebop looks like Bebop in human form and as CGI. Oh my god, they did such a good job with the CGI that the characters look like they just walked right out of the cartoon show. I'm so happy about that. And because those are like two of my favorite characters from the cartoon show. I loved the action figures when I was a kid. I loved always watching Rocksteady and Bebop do something stupid or funny. You know, they were always my favorite. Heck, they're even my favorite characters to fight in the TMNT arcade game, the original one from 1989. Yeah, 1989. The original arcade system, and the port that they did for the Xbox 360 and the PS3, and also TMNT, the arcade game, TMNT 2, the arcade game for the NES. Those two were always my favorite to fight. It's just because they're just so iconic to me, I guess. It's just like some of my favorite characters from the cartoon show. But yeah, so the whole general idea about this game is, it sucks. Personally, to me, I've played both, and this one is fine. I have no quarrels. Like I said, there's some things that I wish they would have done differently, but like, at least the design of the turtles, I don't really like it that much, but hey, whatever. And just the fact that, well, you're coding for, you know, a newer controller and stuff like that, and you have a little bit more options. I mean, you could have thrown up a little bit more power-ups in there. Maybe get a little creative or something like that. Maybe have tag team moves. Because I mean, you recreated this whole game from the ground up. I mean, because you didn't use anything original from the game. Why not get creative? Like, if you're playing in co-op mode, if you and your buddies near each other, you can do like a tag team move or some shit like that. It would have been awesome. But you know, they didn't do anything like that. But hey, what can you do? I mean, I think when it came out, it was only $10. I mean, for $10, it's a nice little Ninja Turtle game. I mean, it's not as cool as TMNT Out of the Shadows for the Xbox 360 and the PS3. That one was really good. I like that. It was sort of like X-Men Legend-y type of, that you can switch between all four turtles and stuff like that. So I always thought that was cool. And it was a little bit more realistic with the whole dodging, weaving. You had like super moves and stuff like that. Also were able to perform combos and stuff like that. So that one was kind of cool too. But you guys already seen me play that, so don't have to go back and play that game. Even though when I was playing it, the reason why that video originally was so short is because the game actually froze on me when I was continuing on to the next part, because I was planning on at least having it maybe like 20 to 30 minutes long. And I think the video ended up being like almost like 12 minutes long or something like that, because I had to cut out some stuff. But yeah, so that's why that video is so short. But anyways, guys, I've been talking enough. I gotta get going and record more of the Star Wars episodes, so you guys have those. But anyways, guys, I've been the Retro Nerd. This has been an episode of the Retro Nerd Plays, and we were playing TMNT Turtles in Time Reshelled for the Xbox 360 and the PS3. And don't go looking for it because you can't download it anymore. Probably find it on like PC or something. Maybe if someone emulated it. But anyways, guys, you know how I like to end my videos. As always, Retro Nerd out.
Pizza time!
Slime ball.
Cowabunga!
Sewer surfing.
My toes! My toes! My toes! My toes! My toes! My toes!
unleashing you to a time warp from which you shall never return! Prehistoric Turtlesaurus.